Hello and welcome back to this course on financial modeling. We have in so far discussed how do we factor in the customer acquisition from total available market to the addressable market to the captured market, and then how do we go from increasing the customer base from the first month to the year end, and then from 1 year to the another year. So we have seen how maybe there may be an increase in the addressable market, there may be an increase in the capture market based on the strategies that the businesses may have. So here you may want you can translate your strategies into measurable amounts, measurable returns, and measurable matrices, so that when you are evaluating your next year, you can check, did our strategies work the way we wanted to work, and digital your marketing strategies or your upselling strategies or your business strategies, whatever you wanted to do and you have factored it into the financial model, should be able to measure, right? So that's the benefit of financial model. It allows the business to measure their performance against the defined and measurable matrices. Then we discussed about how do we model the revenue from one month to another one, and be able to justify what is the rationale for increase in revenue for the first year, and then from first year to the second year. Here you can see it's increasing by 57%, then the growth is 37%, then the growth is 13%, 14%, and then is 1.3%. So from the year 5, normally we don't want to increase too much, because usually when you are factoring in the business growth, you the under as per the normal business prudence, year 3, year 4, or year 5 usually brings the stable growth into the business, instead of increasing it incredibly, right? So here, unless you are increasing the price, the business will grow only by the growth in the monthly visitor or the addressable market only, not by the factor of any other thing. Then the next thing which we need to do here is the cost, right? So we have factored in the revenue. So basically, our goal is to make the profit and loss statement, the detailed profit and loss statement, as we seen in the previous model, but by month and by the year for the next few years, so that we can look at the payback period and the NPV and the IRR and other factors which are needed for project evaluation. So then you have pricings, and we have already discussed that. Now we are going to model the expenses. So first we have to set up the worksheet. So the expenses are going to be three expenses, as we have seen in the previous module. It's going to be cost of sales, is going to be labor cost, and it's going to be the other operating cost. So now we are going to build up that thing here. So we are going to look at again by month. So we can link it by the months here. Year 3 and year 5. Then the cost of sales, as we see, then the total cost of sale will be here. Sorry, total cost of sales. So cost of sales will be, since we have two products, will be of sandwich, and will be of the coffee, and we do have that will be a direct sale, and we do have a membership, right? So the cost of membership, the revenue. So because you are going to give something to the members, they may come and eat for free per day, or have a daily, week, monthly thing. So the cost, as we seen in the previous model, the cost of sandwich was calculated in the previous model. If you see that you have to calculate again, because of there may be changes in the pricing, or in or you have more details on the recipe and other things, then you can adjust it. but less for the time being. We will take the cost that we used to see. So the cost of club sandwich here is 0.7 and cost of coffee is 0.23 in the malls. So let us put it back into the model that we have. So here we are going to put 0.7 and 0.23. We are going to do it by month again. Another thing which I forgot to add here is we should add the key factors here. So we should add the number of customers, right? So the total number of customers in the customer acquisition, we can see it's going to be 2100, and then 4, and then year 4 is going to be this. Then we need to understand the product mix, because if we don't understand the product mix, then you will not be able to capture the revenue. So the sandwich is 40%, coffee is 40%, and then copy this. So means the number of units sold, you will be able to check here cost of sale per unit, right? So the cost of sales in dollars, we have to label every expense so that we can calculate it. So the now the total number of customers means 40% of will take the sandwich, and the cost per sandwich is 0.7. Similarly, the total number of customers into the coffee would be taken by 60% into the cost of coffee. So here we can do it and then make the formula. But oh, we haven't did the cost of sales here. So this is the cost of sales into each and every line item. So here we have calculated it. You may also factor in if there will be any increase in the capture ratio here, or the